Hello everyone, this is a short video in which I want to teach you how to create the graph for an Arrhenius equation so that you can calculate the activation energy from the slope of that straight line, and you can calculate the frequency factor from the intercept for that equation. You can apply this for any other graph that you can create, but in particular I'm using data for an Arrhenius equation. So here we have a column with temperature and a column with the constant. The first step, remember, you are plotting the logarithm of the constant versus 1 over t. So the first column that we are going to create here is 1 over t. So basically you have to calculate the reciprocal of each temperature that you have here. If you want to do that in Excel, because you don't have to do that in a calculator, you just type equal and then you say 1 over and click on the cell that you want to calculate, right? So that's 1 over 477. You hit enter and then the value will be calculated. To do the same, you don't have to type equal every single time. You just go to the cell that you just calculated and you hit Ctrl C. You are copying the content of this cell, and then you select the rest of the cells where you want that cell copied, and then Ctrl V, and it will do the calculation for you. So these are all the reciprocals of the temperature that you just had in the first column. Now the next column is going to be the logarithm of the constant. So let's call it logarithm of k, right? We're going to do the same, and in this case we are using a function from Excel, and the function is actually ln. That's the logarithm, the natural logarithm of the number. We need a parenthesis here, and we are going to click on the value of that particular constant or the particular value. Okay, we close the parenthesis, you hit enter, and then that is the value calculated for you. We are going to do the same. We are going to click on this cell that we just calculated. We are going to copy it, and then we are going to paste it in the range, and that's your values of the logarithm of k. Now the next step is to insert a graph. For that matter, we go here to insert. All right, the data that you are going to select is 1 over t and logarithm of k. You select the whole thing. If you pick the headings, then they will be used as axis titles in your graph. You want the scatter plot, and just get the points. Okay, that's all you need, the points. No lines, not anything, just the points. And so that's the first option that you have there, and that is the graph on your points for this particular data. Okay, next step is right click on any of the points. Okay, and in the contextual menu that you get, you are going to select add trend line. In the menu that you get here, you are going to make sure that you select linear that you have here. And the next important step here is to select that you want your equation on chart. So display equation on chart. Okay? And once you have that, well, you're done. You have the graph. You put your trend line, it's a linear relationship here. Here you have y equals minus 14,622. That is your slope, and here is your intercept. So with the slope, you calculate your activation energy. With the intercept, you calculate your frequency factor. In this case, the frequency factor will be equal to, this slope is the logarithm of your frequency factor. So you have to take the exponential of this number to calculate your frequency factor. Okay?